Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm the Pampered Wife. I've got some empties for you today. Something funky just happened with my camera. Hopefully it's going okay. Of course, they're all clean beauty. I've got a little bit of everything. Some cleansers, hair care, teeth care, makeup, and even a candle. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, before we get started, I finally got some glasses. These are by Caddis. They fell out. And they actually work and they're kind of cute, so I won't have to get out my flashlight magnifier and blind you. Hopefully, we'll see. But they come in different frames and they're blue light protectant as well as magnifiers. I really like them. Okay. Just had to share that. Oh, everything I mentioned will be linked down in the description box down below, and I'd love to hear from you what your favorite empty was that you're missing in your routine, because I'm looking at these wondering, trying to pick what I'll repurchase. I'll try to remember to tell you that each time. Let's go ahead and start. Well, let's start with my candle. This is the Heretic Dirty Grass candle, and I didn't realize all of their stuff is named Dirty something, and it's because it has CBD in it. I think it's called Dirty something, like Dirty Vanilla, Dirty Grass. CBD doesn't really do anything for me. It's very calming for a lot of people and helps with a lot of different things. I am one of the very small percentage of people that it doesn't help, but I loved this candle. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. The scent, when I first lit it, I was like, gosh, it hardly smells. But then it would sort of permeate the room. It doesn't scent the room so much as permeate it. And it has that kind of scent that just smells like an expensive, beautiful candle. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Like, I cannot explain what it is or why I feel that way. But anyway, when I started using it, I was like, oh my gosh, what a waste of money. It's super expensive. It's quite large, and it wasn't very scented, but as time went on, I found it actually was a candle I reached for all the time, and I loved it. Will I repurchase it? It's very possible. You know me if you've watched my channel for a while. I love trying new things. It's rare that I try a new scent or a product more than once. I think I would definitely try another one from this brand, if not this exact one. I really loved it. I've got a hand cleanser here from Le Labo. I got this at Nordstrom. I wasn't familiar with it. This has basil and sea buckthorn, made in California. It's fresh for 24 months after first use. And I'll just read you a little bit about the description in case you're not familiar with it, because it's not one of those products that sold at Nordstrom, or I'm sorry, that sold at like Credo or the Detox Market or somewhere where I would typically go for clean products. It says, formulated with plant-based ingredients, blend of sea buckthorn oil and rosemary leaf extract. It does have some pegs in it, like PEG 40, hydrogenated castor oil. So of course, you will need to look at the ingredients yourself to see what you're comfortable with. I'm also burning one of their candles here. I quite enjoy their candles. That's what led me to the hand soap. It's really fragranced, but I really enjoyed it. And I will probably be buying another one for the guest bathroom again. A face cleanser that I have been using is the Herbivore Pink Cloud Cream Jelly Cleanser. You've probably heard of this. This has been quite popular. It actually is pink, just looks like a gel cleanser in here. It's kind of pretty. The really nice glass bottle is nice to leave on your counter. It's got the pump. You know, part of it for me is when a product is hyped up, my expectations are higher. So I feel like it's harder to meet those expectations. This product I may have loved had I not had those expectations, but I did. So for me, it was good. I didn't love it, and I'm not gonna repurchase it. I much prefer my Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser. I love that. It smells beautiful. It's also in a glass jar. It does a beautiful job. This for me, I wasn't excited about using it. And the cleansing experience to me is part of a ritual experience. It should be enjoyable. And this just didn't do it for me. It did have a scent. It was a lighter scent. It was fine. The cleansing, it did a good job. I just wasn't crazy about the whole experience. And I have nothing negative to say about it except I just like something else more. I believe this is a trial or travel size of the Pacifica Coconut Water Micellar Cleansing Tonic. I've recently gotten into using some micellar water. It really is easy, especially if I'm feeling super tired or lazy At the end of the night, I like to remove my makeup with it, and then I go in with the second cleanse. Or for some of these videos, when I sample things or show them on the back of my hand or my arm, I do like to use micellar water to wipe it off. This, I definitely will not repurchase. It stung, it burned, it's heavily scented. The scent's quite nice. It smells coconutty, islandy even, like the bottle would make you think of. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. What I have been using is the, I think it's Bioderma micellar water. I believe that's what I'm using. I'll link it down below. Continuing with cleansers, I used the Juice Beauty, the Green Apple Cleansing Bar. This is obviously the box to that. It just kind of smells like soap. It was really great to travel with. It was small, it lasted a long time. I would not repurchase this. To me, it was a little bit drying on my face, and what I'm using now is not a bar soap. It's the Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser that I absolutely adore. I also have another cleanser here. This is the Acure Seriously Soothing Cleansing Cream with peony extract and chamomile for normal to sensitive skin. It is a cleansing cream that is supposed to be gentle on the skin. It had a little bit of shine to it, which to me looks like more of a normal cleanser, if you know what I mean. When I squeezed it out, it was a little bit shiny. It wasn't so gentle for me. This is another one that I wouldn't repurchase. It would be fine for traveling or just general use, but I didn't really care for it. Here I have a mask that I loved and I wish I had used up, but I just didn't use it up quickly enough. This is the 100% pure cocoa butter moisture mask. It is vegan and natural. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love 100% Pure's products. I use their hair care, body care, face products. This was lovely. It is unique. First you wet your face some and then squeeze it out and put it on. A lot of people, I think, who don't like it don't understand you actually need to have a damp face first. That's very important to using this. It's also gluten-free and non-toxic, of course. Decadent, intensely nourishing facial mask made with nutrient-dense cacao designed to enhance youthful elasticity and deeply moisturize. Cacao is full of antioxidants. I did really love this mask. I felt really nice when I removed it. My face felt hydrated and I just didn't use it up quickly enough. It is quite messy because it's this dark, you know, kind of chocolate color. It smells chocolatey. The texture's really changed trying to squeeze it out. It's a little bit hard and I know it's gone bad. And it's only good for 3 months. Will I repurchase this? I would repurchase this. I may repurchase this when there are just other masks that I want to try to see if they're as hydrating or moisturizing. This is definitely at the top of the list. I was using a trial size of the Dr. Barbara Sturm, the Good C Vitamin C Serum. This is a glass bottle. Let me see if it says anything about what's in it. Made in Germany. And that's really about all I can tell you. This was my first Dr. Barbara Sturm product that I've ever tried. Her stuff is very pricey, but I can tell you this was really elegant, really nice to use. The texture was perfect. It didn't cause any product that I used the entire time to pill. It lasted quite a while. I only used it in the morning. I may have seen some results. A skincare product, you know, you need to use for at least a month to be able to see any results. I'm not sure, but it did last a couple weeks. I will not repurchase this because I believe there are a lot of products for a lot less expensive that will do the same thing. But I was impressed and I could see why someone would spend the money on this because of the formulation and the effectiveness that I felt like I was already getting. Right now I'm using a Josh Rosebrook Vitamin C Serum. It came in my detox box a couple months ago. I really like it. It's also a great formulation, but that's what I'm using now. Let's move on. Oh, I've got some teeth, another hair, and then we'll do sort of makeup. So this is the Maya Chia Powerful Advanced Multi-Correctional Scalp and Hair Treatment. This is to help with hair thinning. I have quite a bit right here on both sides. I am on testosterone and that can cause some hair loss right here. Of course, I may just be losing it because I'm 49 and your hair thins as you age. This you shake and spray and just massage it around a little bit once a day. It has a nice scent. It's not sticky, or it doesn't add a lot of texture to my hair, but I have dry, wavy hair. So if you've used this and it is somehow, you know, affects the texture of your hair, whether it dries it out or leaves it oily or greasy or any of the above or other that I didn't mention, let us know in the comments because I am curious about that. I think it's helped. I haven't used it now in about a week. You do need to use it continuously, and if you stop using it, this is true for all of these hair products, not just this particular one. If you stop using it, the hair loss comes right back. It's not a permanent fix unless you continue using it. I need to repurchase it. I'm wondering if I might try the Augustinus Bader hair serum product. I'm gonna compare prices, read some reviews. Right now I'm not using anything. I've repurchased it many times. I will likely repurchase it again. I believe you can do a subscription through Micellar. I'm gonna look into that. So I definitely will be using something. I'm not using anything else right now. I have tried out the Vardis. Well, Vardis is a Swiss company that has this line of teeth products. This is a mouthwash, which has been in my favorites before. This is a teeth whitener, which does come with this little brush. It's supposed to be non-toxic, actually good for your teeth, not stripping, helping to rebuild them, as well as whitening and enhancing the integrity of your enamel and your gums. I've had a really great experience with this. I have repurchased all of it before. I keep telling you I'm gonna do a review on it. I think I finally will. I have photos. I just need to get myself together and actually do it. I am currently still using this. You only use the whitener for 7 days straight, and that's it. And you use it once every like 3 or 4 months or something. So I'm not using this right now. I'm not so good about using the mouthwash every day, but I do still have this. I'm also using their toothpaste, which is just not in this Empties right now. So yes, I will have repurchased and I'm still using. This is sort of skincare, sort of makeup, also a necessity. It is Suntegrity 5-in-1 tinted sunscreen moisturizer, broad spectrum, SPF 30, non-nano zinc oxide to moisturize, hydrate, protect, prime, and cover. It is described as a sheer coverage BB cream with a dewy finish. Has antioxidants, organic oils, it's reef friendly and vegan. I have the shade Golden Light. This is one of my favorite products. I've repurchased it many times. I've currently not repurchased it for now, and I'm using a bunch of other sunscreens. I just rotate through them. I do absolutely love this. Like, I'm sure I will repurchase it again in the future. It just depends on timing. I really want to get through some of my other sunscreens. The only thing I'll tell you is that the shade range is abominable. It has like 4 shades. I think I am the 3rd deepest shade in Golden Light. So hopefully they'll come out with more. But I really just love it. I have 2 makeup products. I have the well, who knows what it's called, but it's the brow product. Let me see if I can read it. I mean, this is hard even with good glasses. I can't read that. This is the Brow Pomade. I think I have like medium brown. Yeah, it's too small to read. I mean, come on. It has a very little wand, which is great to run through all the hairs. It deposits a little bit of fiber. It is very natural looking. It is, I wouldn't really even say there's a hold. It just deposits a little bit of the fibers to add a little bit of color and fill in your brows a little bit. I cannot overdo this product, which I'm thankful for. I have really waffled back and forth on how I feel about it. By the end, I loved it. A very natural look, very easy to use. Yeah, I will likely repurchase this. Again, I'm using lots of other brow products, but I really like this one and would repurchase if I didn't have a YouTube channel where I just keep trying new things. And I may repurchase it. Finally, I have a lip gloss. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. And this is the shade Glazed. I love this. I have repurchased, but I bought a different color. I wish I got this same color. I don't know how much lip plumping it does, but I really like the formula. I love this fat doe foot applicator. I don't love how curved it is because I guess if I hold it out here, it's okay, but half the time I hold it straight on my lip and it goes, you know, inside. It ends up like that, which I'm not looking for. There is still product in there. The applicator is not long enough to get to it. Can you see that? See in there, the applicator is not long enough to get to the product. So I think I have left it on its side, and that could just be, you know, part of what's left. I believe it's a glass bottle, which I like. The only thing I'll warn you about it is it is kind of thick, and when you pull it out, a lot of product can stick to it, especially when it's newer, and I've lost a bit, like it just went plop down on the ground before I got it to my lips. So now with a newer one, I always take it out and I wipe it a little bit and then I'll put it on. I don't experience any discomfort with it. There's no stinging or tingling. It may feel a little pepperminty, but it doesn't taste pepperminty. And yeah, I really like this and I love the finish. It really is just a pretty lip gloss that is comfortable to wear and feels moisturizing, so I enjoy the experience of it. And I think that's really why I keep purchasing it. Let me know if you've used any of these products and what you think. I'm sure anyone, if anybody besides me reads the comments, anyone who watches this video would appreciate knowing how you feel, what your experience was. I hope you're all enjoying fall. The weather's finally changed. As always, I hope you find some time to pamper yourself today. Bye.